The first thing we had to do was sort of link this project up with the right director. And at the top of my list was Spike Lee. I felt that this movie had so much in common with Spike's work tonally. It's funny, it's suspenseful, it's powerful, and it exists in this genre space, and at the same time, it's a true story.
Spike Lee has a very unique way of recruiting and pitching stuff. It was a phone call, very brief. I got a book for you, read it. It's the BlacKkLansman, and written by Ron Stallworth, is about his life. And then I guess, because I was in Cincinnati working, so when he told me to read it, I got a week later, what do you think? And I was blown away, obviously, just by the fact that this really happened. This was a true story. And we talked about it a little bit, just about the film, and he wants, what he's thinking about and how he wants to do it. And went from there.
When I first heard about this, of course it was Spike, but then also realizing that Jordan was attached, that was why I was like, I don't care what it is, I'll do anything without reading the script. So I was like, yes. Between the two of them, I think, Spike is this legend of filmmaking that we all grew up seeing, and Jordan, I think, is kind of the newer guard of that. So the pairing of the two of them, I think, is just amazing.
It was so much fun. It was like I get all these new toys to play with, And again, Spike was it was such a collaborative environment. I'm not used to that. He really trusted me, and I trusted the process. I trusted him.
It was really an amazing, just everything you could have hoped for, because I would have done anything to work with Spike, but for it to be this project and to be playing this character at this time, which I think is super important, it was kind of everything you could ask for.
It's just an amazing story, and what's most amazing about it to me is the fact that we hadn't heard this story. It's so, not only is it so entertaining, but it's more relevant than it should be, but it's one of these stories that the fact that it's been sort of buried is part of the problem with where we're at in this country.
There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world, and I think, there was kind of this narrative for a long time that we beat racism and bigotry, and that's definitely not true. And I think that this film, even though it is a period piece, we're talking about very current issues, such as, racism and oppression and the state of politics right now. These are all really relevant things.